Victor, we can just start with you, and Shane Mosley will creep up. But you look in fighting shape, man. Obviously, you're coming off an exhibition, but it shows that you took that serious heading into July 25 at the Indigo in the O2 Arena in London, a venue that I don't think you've had the pleasure of fighting in, even in your historic career, man. Just tell us about that.
No, thank you for all that. No, I actually never fought there before in my life. I mean, it looks like an amazing venue. I actually Googled it and whatnot. Just very, very blessed. I'm back. I've been back. I mean, I took it serious, but a lot of personal things took place. And at the end of the day, we're right where we're supposed to be now. And yes, I fought 3 weeks ago. We're good. We kept the shape going, and we're only going to get better.
And I think Tony Giles was his name. He was emphasizing that this is going on your records, BoxRec.
Yeah, so Tony Giles and I kept messing up his name, man. So sorry about that. At the end of the day, I was understanding that it was an exhibition. But it is what it is. If we're here already, there's no backing down. I'm not one of those guys.
Yeah. Just career-wise, where do you stand, man? You look in shape, but
career-wise, I'm working very close and hard with Carlos Adams and obviously Jose, his partner. So at the end of the day, we're all partners together. Whatever they have in store for me, but they asked me one simple question. They said, Victor, so do you want us to just get you a fight and that's it, and another one, keep you afloat, or what's going on? I said, nah, man, look, whatever God sends me to do, at this point in time, I believe if another world championship is in the horizon, then let's do it. So I'm here for the stay,
Shane.
This is the man right here, the legend, the myth, the legend of everything.
As you guys headline this Right to Fight WBC Hall of Fame night, I was asking Victor about fighting in London at the OT in the Indigo. It's a venue that I don't think you yourself have the pleasure to fight in.
I've never fought in it.
Yes, your thoughts on that?
So I think it's a great. I've never even been there, so in that part, so it's going to be a great event. I'm happy to get up for something, to work out, train, and be able to fight a guy that, I don't know if he don't understand, but it's all good. We're going to have some fun.
a guy that's gonna end up being known as number 42 when the
it seems like, because he doesn't know what he's in for, but it's all good though. I want him to be able to work hard. I want him to believe in himself, because that's something that makes it for a better fight.
Yeah, a special moment with your father, your son. You were honored by the city of Pomona. Just your thoughts on everything that transpired during the press conference.
This is beautiful. All this, everybody coming together, Pomona coming to support, and like Abraham, I told you my first. He's not the trainer, but my first trainer, if you will, Tony Serta, which had all the fighters, Richard Sandoval, Albert Avila, Mark Weaver, all these people come through his gym, and he showed up. So it's like, this is great.
I gotta ask you, man, you guys in your prime, even today when you step into the ring, you guys, you stand true to your nickname, Vicious and Sugar. You guys go in there to fight, to knock people out.
Yeah.
What was up with the jabs at Devin Haney in the card that happened last week? It seems like everybody was upset. You guys just kind of,
you know what?
share some of your thoughts.
I believe personally, me speaking, I grew up watching this legend next to me and legends next to him. But we're the last of the last. When we fight, man, we fight.
It was a different mentality that Devin Haney took
this
into
whole
the
thing
ring.
is patty cake. I don't know about that.
Devin Haney took a different mentality. I think more of his father's mentality in the ring. And not the fighters because we're like me. I train a different way, or I think a different way. And Nate Jones was in the corner too. He thinks a different way. So it's like I think that he took on to his father's mentality of maybe protecting the bag for the next fight, and that's just not how I roll. But to each his own. He won the fight. He got his victory, but sometimes a victory could be a loss if you do it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Victor, your sentiments on that historic fight?
I'm with the champ. You can't say it any different. I'm one of the old school. I'm not as old school as my brother right here, but I'm from the last of their era. From the ending of his era, I started in that gap. In that gap, there was nobody really, and then boom, I arose. But then the other class started coming up too. I was a little left behind for God, no problem. But at the end of the day, you can't forget the wars. So for whatever reason, they usually when you get hurt, I think the champion and I have the same thing in common. If you get hurt, we ain't holding you, dog. We're throwing blows, bro.
Yeah, I get you.
It's you know what? To each his own. But
what is it about this era, man? And the fans were really, it was a big letdown for them. It's supposed to be one of the biggest
you know what
weeks
it
in the
might
history
be?
of boxing.
I don't know personally, but maybe champ. I think a lot of the social media, maybe.
It could be a little bit of social media, but
yeah,
also it could be they're getting big money. And
Yeah,
sometimes when you fight for money instead of fight for the love of the sport, it can be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe I fought more for the love of the sport than fighting for the money, which I did get a lot of money because the money comes with it. But when you get 12 million, you get 20 million, you get 100 million, then you're fighting for then you start fighting for the money instead of for the legacy or for being the
makes
best.
sense. That's why I still fight because I love what I do.
I love what I do.
I'm still, glory be to God, I'm still strong enough. I'm still there, and we got it.
And where's boxing at, man? If you guys are paying attention with Turkey, let's see, you just experienced the fight week being there. He's giving these fighters a lot of money. Like you said, everybody was upset that these guys weren't going out there and risking it all to be more entertaining or give the fans their money's worth. Where's boxing at, man? Is it good or is it bad with the money that Turkey's bringing in?
Well, when you see the fight and Turkey Al-Sheikh, he made it where it was only for people that for the fight, like what they call it, for just standing room only, but as far as people that are a part of the fight, not the fans. So he shut it off to the fans, and the fans only see it on the zone or on TV. They couldn't see it in person. So a lot of fighters felt like when they were fighting that it was like a sparring session. And that's what Ryan said. I felt like a sparring session because nobody was cheering, nobody was doing whatever, because it was only, invite only. It wasn't for the fans. And that could be a big no-no as far as the fight's concerned. The fighters get in the ring, feeling the energy of the crowd. They didn't feel anything. They felt that was a sparring session.
Great point of view, but Canelo's wasn't. It was in front of a crowd. Canelo probably had the worst performance out of all the guys.
Yeah, but see, that goes for the Cuban guy. You know what I'm saying?
Cole?
Yeah, he made his money and he's running.
He did have a point though.
What?
The Cuban, he said the name of, I heard him on an interview where he said the name of the game is boxing is to hit and not get hit.
Yeah, but
not run.
That's not run, but that is the name of the game, be hit without getting hit, right? But that's the boxing thing. But for a fighter,
You and I.
for a fighter, are you gonna do that?
Not me, you. We don't.
No, that's
They
how
do. We don't.
Yeah, but
No.
I'm saying, so he's making excuses why he did what he did.
Okay, I got
He
you.
said it's a fight.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
It's a fight. In the box, if when you box in the amateurs and all that stuff, you get points and all that. We do a professional fight. We fight for money and for the fans and for everybody. So I'm trying to knock you out. I'm trying to get you. You do the same thing. I seen you do the same thing. So. Yeah, don't fall into that trap.
So, appreciate you guys, man. Good luck July 25. Thank you for the time.
All right.
Thank you guys.